Hi there, welcome to another random room. Today we are in Secluded Sanctum, twice south, once west. I think we've already done this room up here. So now we're doing an adjacent room, which is nice. This room we have a couple of snakes, actually let's just see, we got 7 puffs, although one of them's immediately going to get eaten. There is also a challenge, which is to read the other scroll, which is down here. There's also a secret exit over here that's kind of tricky to get to, but I don't think that's going to be relevant to what we're doing now because it does take a bit of setup to reach. So, scores for this room. So obviously I will leave the scores in the non-challenge version. See that the high score is currently a 72, and first one through was a 341, which I'm guessing might be the challenge version, but we'll see. Then you've got, a bunch of people playing the room and then improving it, which is always nice to see. So yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so obviously for the quick version, we just need to kill the snakes. Now there aren't any natural dead ends, so we either have to use the puffs to make some fluff to make a dead end, or we need to shrink the snakes and then make them eat the puffs or get the puffs to kill them. We can shrink each of the snakes to 3, and then, some of the puffs will destroy it. So let's maybe start with that. I think I should start down here if I want to do that. To make the snakes shrink to 3, we do need to have a corner. And we'll need to get this one within range. The puffs are also going to head towards the snakes naturally. Actually, can I do this to start with? This makes a 5-length snake, which will need 4 puffs. Yeah, and a 3-length snake will need 2. So, trouble is there aren't any really good, handy corners either. This bridge also means the snakes can't reach each other, so we can't use one snake to kill another. So what's going to happen here? Sorry, I'm looking at this snake at the moment. Actually, there are no good corners here to shrink this one to 3, are there? It's all... We've got like these in every single corner. I wonder if that's deliberate or if it just happened to end up that way. So that means I would need to make this one a 5, which you can do sort of just on a wall. And then this one a 3, which, again... Yeah, look at this. There's no corners anywhere. Okay. Well, in that case... In that case, what do we do? So I did at least 3 to make a wall. I don't have a stick or anything, so I can't. Yeah, I can't make more puffs. That would be too easy. So like 3 here and then 3 here would work. That feels like it's going to take too long though. I mean, that's like, you need this one to get all the way down to here. Which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, or even 65, I guess. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 65. That's a lot of there's a lot of coordination required. It does seem to be the only way to do it though. I guess it also makes the challenge. I guess it makes the challenge more tricky. For the challenge, you need to clear away this piece of briar. So then you've only got 5 puffs to deal with. And now I'm not sure how to do that. Can't save this puff. Hmm. Yes, okay. Well, now I'm just confused. Oh wait, there is a corner here. Okay, so there's a corner here with the invisibility potion. Okay, okay. All right, that's good. Now we can. We can do this. All right, so now we've got 5 and 3. We do need. Um, okay, that's going to go over there. Trouble is now we need this one to. Okay, we need to get this puff over to here, which is going to be a little bit annoying. In fact, maybe I don't even want to do that. Oh, this. Don't follow me. Follow the snake. Don't. I think if this snake dies early, that's gonna be better. Okay. Down. All right. So if I was... Okay, so this is 106. Alright, so that's the plan. So let's see if we can improve that. Oh, I need to shrink you. Um, okay, now... Yeah, you're following me. Yeah, you're still following that one. Can I go down, maybe? Yeah, I don't want this snake to go up here. I feel like that really distracted everything. Okay. So that's good. So now... Like, now possibly I want to be invisible, just so... Oh, no, I don't want to be invisible, because then this snake stops moving. I just want to get away from the other puffs. Oh, wait, I'm in line. Yep, come this way. Okay, that one's too slow. So now we come around. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's a 74. So what are we aiming for? A 72. So it's just going to be getting the puff in the right position. Can I manipulate you from further away? Does that help? I mean, it doesn't really. I need to... Where am I? Where do I start? I start here. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could maybe shrink this one earlier, but... I guess I can do this one somewhere else. Perhaps. Whoops. What about coming down like this? Okay. So now you're going to head this way sooner, I hope. You're going to go all the way around. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's not better. Um, so I guess it would be nice if this one came down sooner. So perhaps if we do that. Okay. Trouble is if this snake gets to here, then it will always go up and around. And I don't think I actually want that, so I'm not sure if there's a way to easily stop that though. Especially from this situation. I have to come all the way over here. What are you doing? Okay. That would have been a 76 if I was close enough to the edge, which I'm not. I guess I could also... If I take the invisibility potion at a point where all the pus will just head to the snake head, that could be handy. I think I don't want to have to... I think maybe what? Okay, you're heading that way, good. Now you're heading up, it's bad. I mean, it's not that bad. This is a 76. Hmm. What if we do this? And I... Okay, we go back. We can't control this snake yet. So this one is not going to get around this corner soon enough. Snakehead's always going to be over here. I mean, possibly if I... No, I'm not going to be closer to the puff than the snake. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I haven't shrunk it, so yeah. Okay, I need to shrink the snake now, I think. Okay, this turns here, so it doesn't work. Yeah, this one's heading towards me. That's no good. Can I get far enough? I can't even get far enough away. Let's it go down. And I'm all the way over here. Yeah, okay. So this all does seem sort of semi-required. Okay, I need one more there. And the trouble is it's going to go all the way around. Also, it's going to do weird stuff over there. Okay, this one's heading that way. Maybe this will just work out. Let's try just work out. Now you're here. That's not great. And you keep heading that way. That's, yeah, no good. Okay. No. Come. So 75 again. I think if I'm fast to get over here, I can probably wrangle a snake a little bit better. So what happens here? Okay, we've got to stand here. Okay, that's okay. I can even go here. Okay. So ideally I want this one not too far along this way. Yeah, you need to eat you. Doesn't make sense to go up and over. Like, does this just work okay? Yes. Okay. So we did save one turn. So I'm just going to sit here. All right. Oh, I should have grabbed a checkpoint before doing that. How did I do this? I came down. I did this. Oh no, we come down like this. And we went up a little bit so that up on more. So the way of doing it would be coming around like here. Trouble is we're a little bit too slow to reach this one, perhaps. What about... I'd like you to keep moving this way, so I don't want to go too far. Okay. Alright, that's 74. Yeah, kind of finicky at the end. So in that case, this would be better if this one didn't come around this corner, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. We can't sort of attract this one more over this way without attracting this one as well. Alright, so that's pretty good. Let's take a look at the history, and then maybe we'll have a quick look at the challenge version. So this actually, yeah, this one is the challenge. So again, we're doing this one with 2. And now we're going to have to make a puff here. Okay, and then we've got Fluffy Detour is the challenge. So 114, I'm assuming this is not the challenge. Yep, just coming over to wrangle the snake and being invisible, which does help. Doesn't mean the puffs are slowly heading towards the snake, but that's okay. You just need to shrink it before shrink it using its body before they hit. Yeah, this was right, rep 85. Yeah, again, coming over, being able to shrink this, stay over here, I think does help with reducing the score. Just, let's just check the end of that. Like, oh, actually, no, I think it's this snake over here, which is yeah, and we're too far away from the exit. Like at the end point, 79, yeah, but if you're not near the exit when that happens, you have to walk there. Okay, and 72 again. Okay, yep. So we've got shrinking here. So I imagine this is going to be similar to mine. I'm curious about this part. So that's actually nice. This puff obviously moves before this one, so it stays there. Okay, 72. So I feel like the difference here is this, the snake doing this. Although then the puffs are closer, so it is hard to sort of directly compare them. Okay, and we'll just got my 70. Yeah, I feel like I was more directly able to get the serpent to come around here with less turning. I feel like that's the difference, but it is hard to say. Alright. Yeah, so challenge. Let's take a look. I'm guessing this maybe is a challenge. No. No. Okay, 334. Actually, we may as well just... No, okay, so 334 is what we're trying to beat for the challenge. Again, we'll need to shrink this. We can shrink this one, but we don't need to. But we are going to have to... We are going to have to keep the snake out of the way while we set up the puffs. So, yeah, I'll come down here. So this will sort itself out. Hang on, wait a second. Oh, no, I need a puff down here. Yeah, okay. And I need to do this part. Oh, man, I need to do this part before the snake gets into position. I think I will shrink you, because why not? Wait. Where are you going? So I kind of need the snake in a... It'd be nice if I could get into a holding pattern somewhere, but I don't think that's going to happen. Also, yeah, trouble is... Yeah, if I'm over here, everything's over here. Okay, let's see if we can... Hmm. So what I want is you to come to me, you to come over here, and the snake. Hang on. I need to be here for that to happen. Okay, good. Now they're separated. Yeah, so actually if I stay over here, this actually might work out well. Except now they're getting too close to the snake. Alright, what are you at? You're going to hit there, so now I can come down here. Now that's no good. Can I... what line is the snake on? Snake's on this line. What about if I do something like this, just to delay those puffs a bit? Although I don't want them forming here, which they will. Yeah, okay, that's no good. So... Okay, so we don't do that. Maybe we can do this. And the snake's going to run into it. This might be better. Maybe. Actually, maybe I can now send it across here. Now if I get it trapped in this loop up here, it'll be fine, but do need to hang out down here. Okay, for another 5. Oh. Hang on, what's happening? Because it makes sense for this one to keep going this way, so... think we should be good now. Puffs could be closer, but like I guess the best spot for them would be just stuck in this little corner. If we could arrange that, then while the sort of the red serpent's down here and we're over here, then it all sorts of works out. They're close enough to here that they'll get here pretty quickly. Okay, you go up there. I should be able to keep you up there without a problem. Movement order is being a pain. What order are you in? That's kind of the worst order. Okay, yeah, don't eat the puffs, please. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, I think I can head over this way. Where are you going? So let's just back up a bit. Back a bit more. Um, okay. Okay. Oh, go read the scroll as well. Yes, okay. Heading to the wrong spot. Alright. So that was 233 to the scroll, and then 252 to leave. Was that? What was I going for? Aiming for. What was I aiming for? Oh, right, I should be looking up here, yes. 334, okay. So that's a 252 for the challenge version, which is okay. That, yes, can definitely be improved by sort of wrangling the puffs better. I think separating these over here was good. If I could get the puff sort of gathered in the corner here, but that's, I mean, maybe it's not that bad. Have to get the snake over here and then get it underneath, just to draw them all to the right spot. And I think this puff, let's take a look at that. So yeah, trouble is I don't have a more. If I had more space down here, I could sort of keep the snake sort of in this rough area, and this would all sort of work out. If I could get it over to, yeah, if I could push it over this way now, it also might work. Push it over and then down, and it just makes the end of it much quicker. As yeah, the puffs are just coming from here. They even might be in a better configuration. Like they'd work themselves into a better order coming out of there. Yeah, this just takes a while and I'm fiddling around a lot. Maybe I wasn't fiddling around too much. Yeah. Let's do a victory demo for that. I guess the other thing we could be doing in this room is looking at how to get to the secret, because that was also involves a bit of puff manipulation, and we get to use the decoy. But I think we've gone on long enough today, so I'm not sure when I would look at that, but maybe I'll look at it another time. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.